welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing very well today. So if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Ashley Jade and today I have a brand new video for you all. So today I'm going to be doing a review on the brand new Metamorphic range by Beauty Bay. I am so excited to be filming this, so I hope you all enjoy this review. If you do, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, leave me a lovely little comment, don't forget to subscribe, and without further ado, let's get started. I've just zoomed you in and now we're ready to get started. So firstly, I just want to mention that this was gifted to me in PR from Beauty Bay, so thank you so much to Beauty Bay for this. I do really appreciate it. As we're filming this video, the palette isn't actually out yet and I'm just so lucky to have this opportunity, so thank you so much to Beauty Bay. Anyone that's seen my videos before will know I followed Beauty Bay for years. I have bought every single one of their palettes they've released. I actually bought their new one yesterday, the Rich one. It is stunning. I'm so excited for it to arrive. I think it should arrive today. But yes, I am so grateful, so thank you so much to Beauty Bay for that. I have no obligation at all to say anything nice about this. I don't need to do any content on it, but I couldn't receive this palette and not do a video on it. So I've actually got the full collection gifted to me, so thank you so much for that. Anyway, let's get started. So this is what the palette looks like. It's the new Metamorphic palette. That's the packaging for it. And I've also got the new Liquid Crystal Eyeshadow Duo. And as well as that, it also came with this absolutely gorgeous ring. Like, how cute is that? So this came in the PR package too. Love it. And I also got this little treat too. The amount of effort they put into these PR packages recently, like, I'm obsessed. Let's start out by just looking at the leaflet. So the Metamorphic palette is a £16 palette and it is £18. You can get the Metamorphic Liquid Eyeshadow Duo for £14, or they're going to do a Metamorphic bundle where you save 40% for £52. However, in this bundle you get the Liquid Eyeshadow Duo, you get the palette, the High Key Volume Mascara, I love that, it's such good mascara. Then you also get a liquid felt tip liner, which I haven't tried, for £52, so I don't think that's bad at all. I think that's really good and it's very affordable. So this is available from the 2nd of October, which is when this video will be going up. But look at the poster for that, I'm actually obsessed. So I'm going to get started and we're just going to look at the palette first. So when we get into this, it's a very different palette for Beauty Bay. It's set out very differently, but it looks unreal. So this is what the palette looks like. I love the pastel and blue kind of theme on the front, the metallic writing, so pretty. The actual way that you open this palette up reminds me of the Nikki Tutorials palette with Beauty Bay, but I love that one. So this is what it looks like when we open it up. How stunning is she? Absolutely unreal. So it feels like a very expensive palette. So this bit here is like a, I think it's plastic, but it looks metallic. I think it's got some sort of magnet. Yeah, so these bits are actually magnetic. There. And they've got a mirror on each side, which I absolutely love. It looks beautiful. And then when we look at the actual shades, this is a colour story. It is safe to say that I am obsessed. These shimmers are calling my name like something else. This purple matte shade here looks unreal. I'm so excited to try them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick some swatches in here for you now so you can have a look at those. And now we're going to get started. I'm so excited. So I have already primed my eyes. Of course I need to go in with this purple shade because unreal, absolutely unreal. So what we're going to do, I think I'm going to lay like a purple base down. And then I'm going to have to use as many shimmers as I can because they look unreal. Like just swatching one here called Future, it is just ridiculously beautiful. Like Beauty Bay does it for the shimmers. Like one of my favourite Beauty Bay palettes is the Jade one because the shimmers in that are absolute perfection. So I'm so excited for this one. So I'm just taking a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH35 brush. I love this one, it's so fluffy. And I'm tapping into that purple. Ooh, it looks so pigmented. I'm actually so excited. And we're gonna get started. So I'm just gonna put a bit of a wash of colour through my lid with it. Sorry, what? That is so pigmented. So that's literally pastel purple and look at how pigmented that is. I'm actually obsessed. I cannot believe how pigmented that is. Like usually with like a pastel purple it takes a couple of applications to get this kind of pigmentation. Oh my gosh, this has made me so excited for this look. That is obsessed. That is beautiful. I'm literally obsessed. So already, I'm not trying to be that person, but already I would definitely say it's worth the money just for that one purple. Like, I'm a purple girly. I'm definitely in my purple era right now. But that is unreal. And that is blending out really nicely as well. Like, it's such a smooth, like, blend there. You can't really see where the product ends and my skin starts. Okay, I'm obsessed with that. That's absolutely beautiful. How have I applied that in literally a minute? I'm actually so excited. I love that so much. It's so beautiful. So I think what I want to do, I'm just going to go with a little bit on my lid of this as well. What I want to do is I'm going to take, I think, the dark blue maybe, and start to like run that through my crease and a little bit towards my outer corner. So the one that I think I might use, should we go with Morph or Parallel? So Morph is this shade here. Is it? No, Morph's that one, sorry. And then Parallel is that one. So very similar. This one's a little bit more of a smoky. This one looks like more of a pure colour. I think I'm going to use this one. I'm so obsessed with this palette. How beautiful. Obsessed. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go in with this brush here, which is the P. Louise 272. I've used this brush so much now that all the writing and stuff's like started to come off it. I'm so excited. Like, a new palette excites me so much. Like, it just makes me so feel... I'm literally so excited. Like, I don't know why, but a new palette just excites me so much. It just gets me into that kind of like creative zone. So we're going to go in with that Morph shade. Just tapped into that and it looks extremely pigmented. So I'm going to try not to use too much. I'm just going to gently pat that in to that outer corner there. Do you know, I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer so you can see a little bit better what's going on with my eyes there. But that's really pretty. But as I said, we're just going to slowly build up this because it's a super pigmented shade. And I really want to have that control of where it is and where we're applying it. So I'm focusing on just that very outer corner at the moment. Very, very pretty. And we're just doing very gentle circles. Like that. And then I'm going to pull it through the crease there. We're just focusing right into the crease. It's so pretty. I'm actually obsessed. I love it so much. I'm going to go back in with that purple. And we're just blending over the edges with that purple again. Because I don't want that blue to be brought up too high at all. I want it to be focused primarily on the outer corner and the crease. When you blend it out, it actually looks like quite a light blue. It doesn't look too deep. It actually goes really nicely with that purple. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm actually so excited for this look. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. So we're just going to get a bit of that blue into the outer corner. When I first saw the palette, I was like obsessed with the packaging and the shades and the colour story and the shimmers. But then I kind of thought it through a bit. And I just wasn't 100% sure what I was going to do with it because it's beautiful and everything. But you've only got 5 shades out of 16 that are matte. And for me, I usually prefer like more mattes to shimmers in that ratio. But I love it. I'm actually obsessed. Like, there's so many beautiful shimmers you can do so many different things with. The mattes are very similar. You've got this kind of like khaki nude shade. You've got a grey and then you've got 2 very similar blues and then that light purple. So you don't have a massive variation. But they are... absolutely unreal. Look at that. Look at the way that that's just blending in absolutely beautifully. I'm going to go back in with that purple again. I think it's just going to be important to just get the layers in. But you need hardly any product. Like, you just literally just touch the palette and it has so much product comes off. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I'm going over this side as well. Oh, I've got such bad backache. I don't know why. I think it's just sitting in my filming chair all the time is giving me the worst backache. But you know what? For this look, it's worth it. It is so worth it. So I'm going to put a little bit more of that blue in. Again, focusing very carefully on the outer corner. Because I want to try and make that outer corner a little bit deeper. A little bit darker and just make sure I'm focusing it there and it's not going to end up spreading too much. And again there. I can't decide what shimmers I want to use. I have absolutely No idea. I kind of want to be a bit creative and like maybe take the shimmers like up to my eyebrow, maybe a little bit down here, use them as a little bit of highlights. I don't know, they just look so beautiful. I want to use so many of them. Because like I love the shade Digital, which is just unreal. It's like a duochrome. It's this one here. It's like a, this one, sorry. It's like a duochrome between like a blue, a purple and a gold. And I can't get over it. I can't stop looking at it. So I really want to try that. But then, when you put it on your hand, it looks like more of a gold. It's just unreal. And like, there's so many shades in here that I just want to try. This shade Portal is like a purpley one. And again, absolutely unreal. I really want to give that a go. But I'm thinking I want to focus on maybe the lighter shimmers, like this Prism and Future, which are such light, pretty shimmers that I think will go really well with this look. So I'm just going over with that purple again, building that up, making that all pretty and blended and like a really nice, soft, smooth transition of that going out. And it's a beautiful shade, but it's also a stunning transition shade. Like it works so well at like blending out from that blue. Okay, I'm so happy with how it's looking. I don't want to overdo it because I'm really happy with it, so I'm going to leave it there with the mattes, I think. What shall we do for these shimmers? We're going to use Future, I think, for the inner corner because that's a beautiful, beautiful shade. Shall we use the shade Prism? Because I think that's so... Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. So that is ridiculous. Like, it is so pretty. It reminds me of like an Under the Sea kind of like shimmer. I'm really hoping that I don't have COVID again because I've been feeling quite poorly the last few days. Like I've got such bad like sore throat and I keep coughing. I keep having to break the video off to like cough. It's not good. I'm quite out of breath and stuff as well, so I'm really hoping I'm not getting COVID again because I don't have time for that time off. I don't have time for it. I just want to focus on work right now. I have so much I want to do. I really want to do some creative like Halloween looks. So many ideas for Halloween this year. Okay. This is how it's looking and I'm sorry, but how unreal is that shimmer? I kind of want to use another shimmer to like blend into it, but I'm obsessed with that one. It's like such a pretty like mermaid shimmer. Oh wow, I thought that purple was my favourite shade, but now I'm not sure. I really love the shimmer. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of another shimmer in there. Kind of want to try the shade Alchemy. Should we do it? I'm just going to tap that right onto the edge. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. There's too many beautiful shades in this palette to be able to create a look and use as many as I want because there's way too many. I'm going to take this shade Future now. I'm going to try that as an inner corner shimmer because it looks absolutely stunning. I feel like I'm just going to use like a tiny bit of it there. That is like the perfect inner corner shimmer. I love it so much. I think if I had to point out like one improvement for the palette, which is something I love to do on my videos, if you've seen them before, you'll know I like to point out positives as well as negatives because then it shows like how truthful I'm being and I'm thinking of all the different sides of things. I think one thing that I'd like to improve, maybe less dark shimmers because there are quite a few darker shimmers on here. So you've got these ones. Like, you know, there's a few dark ones, especially like this one here is a lot darker. So I think maybe brighten the shimmers up a little bit, but I genuinely can't, like, I can't fault this. It is absolutely unreal. I love the packaging. I just think everything, packaging, presentation, it's just so beautiful. This is how it's looking. I'm going to do my lower lash line now. Try to get a nice brush for it. I'm not sure how well this will do, but my brushes need cleaning. I've said it for months. They still desperately need cleaning. I've got a Style Pro brush cleaner, which is incredible. Just need to get around to doing it. So I'm using that light purple first on my lower lash line. I feel like there's so much going on outside right now. I can hear so many noises and I don't know what's going on. It's a Friday afternoon. What's happening right now? And here again. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shade Morph and just really gently tickle that on the outer corner there. And same for this side. I am actually obsessed. I think it's so pretty. The last thing that I want to do with this look is I'm going to go with that purple again because it's beautiful. I'm just going to really gently buff this around the edge of everything. So I feel like it's very a mixture. That didn't make sense. I feel like it's very blue now, and it's kind of like mixed a little bit. So I want to just add a little bit more intensity of that purple because it's absolutely stunning. It's such a delicate shade. I absolutely love it. I think this is probably one of my favourite Beauty Bay palettes they've brought out in a long time. Love how compact it is. I think it's super compact. I'm just going to zoom you back out so I can actually show you things properly. But the palette is super, super compact. Of course, it's cruelty free. It's vegan as well. Love the presentation. I love how it folds out into a bigger palette. Like I said before, it doesn't feel very Beauty Bay from like the format of it, because you've got their normal like 16, 9, like £25 palettes, and you've also got their £20 palettes. Like their Retro Love palette, I've been using this a lot recently. So they've got their £20 palettes, but then this does feel very, very different. With the font and things, it does feel Beauty Bay. When you look at it, it does, but then on the inside, it just looks so classy and so different, but I'm so here for it. I love the metallic effect on the palette. I just think it is insane. I absolutely love it. So it's like weird, it's like it does feel Beauty Bay, but it doesn't at the same time. But I'm so here for it. So I've just realised I haven't used the liquid eyeshadow yet, which I'm so annoyed about because I was going to use them in this video. So let's open them up and have a look and see what we can do with them. So this is what they look like. I've got 2 different shades, both of which are completely unreal. Let's do a swatch of each. So this is the first one, which is called Surreal, which is basically what I just said. They are. Oh my god, that is intense. I think I may have to try and use one of these on my lids because that looks gorgeous. And then the other shade is called Slick, which is like a silvery shade. Do a quick swatch of that. Oh wow, that's the bottom one. Okay, I'm just going to do a really, really gentle blend of them on my hand. Oh wow. Look at that. You can make a whole eye look just using those shades. Okay, we're going to have to use them and incorporate them into this look. Which one do we do though? I like how bright that top one is, but I'm really drawn to the silver. Should we try and incorporate that silver in a little bit? Let's try it. So how we're going to do it, I should probably use a brush to blend it out with, but I think I might just tap it in with my finger because that isn't like, that's an intense pigment, so I don't feel like we'll lose any of that intensity anyway. Okay, so I'm going to wipe off the excess because a little bit seems to go a very, very long way with this product. So I'm going to apply some just directly in the centre of my lid there. Oh wow, that is so nice. You don't even need to do anything with it, you just kind of like lay it on the lid. Let me just bring you back in. I'm sorry for all the in and outs, but let me bring you back in. That is literally just laid, if you can see it's there. Come into that side, that's just laid straight onto my lid. You don't even need to do anything with it. Do this one as well. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. I think I'm going to use the other one on my inner corner a bit and maybe a little bit on my brow, because I just want to use these because I actually love them so much. They're so pretty. So I've been thinking of my favourites for this month and I've already filmed them, and I'm so sad because since then I've discovered some really good things. I'm like, do I refilm them or should I keep trying these bits out and use them in next month's video? I don't know. Oh wow, that is so pretty. Okay, let's try this side. Okay, I'm actually obsessed. I think I just want to use a little bit more of this. I just want to like do like a full glittery face at some point, but this is going to be like the perfect product to add like a bit of shimmer to the skin. I love what it's done to like the arch of my brow there. I think that's so pretty. Should put a little bit on the end of my nose for a bit of highlight there, and then we'll try some on my inner corner as well. I have scraped most of this off, so we're only using a little bit at a time because a little bit goes a very long way. Okay, look at the highlight on my nose that's given me. Gorgeous. Oh, I love it. I think it's so, so beautiful. Okay, I'm obsessed. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. From the shade, I love the applicator, I love the way it goes on. Oh, I love it. I'm so excited. I'm actually so happy with this collection. As I said before, I love Beauty Bay. I've always loved Beauty Bay's collections. Like, everything I've tried from them has just been absolutely beautiful. But this one is a solid 10 out of 10 for me. So that is it. That's my full review on the brand new Metamorphic range by Beauty Bay. I am so impressed. Like, I really am. I think they've executed it beautifully. The palette is incredible. The liquid eyeshadows are beautiful. These are actually the first liquid eyeshadows I've tried from Beauty Bay, and I'm very, very impressed. I absolutely love them. So that is it for me today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed this, please don't forget to smash the thumbs up button, leave me a little comment, something else you'd like me to try, your opinions on this collection. Other than that, that is going to be it for me today. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!